This is a general reading for Virgo for December 15th through the 21st. So Virgo is your sun or moon rising or Venus. This is a general reading for you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of December, I am again offering a complimentary reading, selecting one person who either subscribed or put a comment in the month of December. So if you want to be considered, please either subscribe or put in a comment. I know I do read all of your comments. I appreciate them so much, and do consider your suggestions. Now, to subscribe costs absolutely nothing. It is free. And what are the advantages to subscribing? When you will be considered for that complimentary drawing. And two, if you hit the notification when the videos come out, you'll be notified. So it's absolutely free, and it helps the channel. Subscriptions, comments, and likes help build the channel. So if you want to support the channel, that's a way that you can do that. So thank you so much. If you think you're a subscriber, sometimes YouTube unsubscribes folks. I don't know why. So if you're watching this video, as you're watching, see if it says subscriber or not. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I am also offering, if you want your own personal reading, send me an email. My email address is down below. So what's going on in 2025? Maybe you want to find out. It's a good time to get a reading towards the end of the year. Or you don't know the gift to buy somebody. Maybe consider getting them a reading. You know, it's an unusual gift, and they, you know, might really, you know, maybe they've been interested in getting a reading. So it's $30 for 30 minutes, live or video, or it's $50 for an hour, live or video. So please consider that, and thank you for supporting the channel. Now I have my crew here. Someone said there was an echo on one of the videos, so I've shut some of the doors because I'm in a hallway which is all tiled, and you know, I had one of the doors open because that's where the heater is. And so I've shut some of the doors so that we don't have all the echo. And when I do move, I'm gonna, you know, have everything set up for the studio, which will be much better for everybody concerned, including me and you. And I really appreciate everybody's patience. I know the sound hasn't been good, and you know, I've been using my smartphone for 1.5 years. And so then I'll be able to have a microphone and a camera and tech support, so things will be improving once I move. I have my crew here helping me. Nina's on the table, all wrapped up in a wool shawl because it is cold. Jason's in the bedroom, and I got to take him to the vet. He's got his recurring health problem. Hope is in the kitchen, and Milo is in the sitting room. So there's my crew, and let's see what we have coming up this week for you, Virgo. And the very first card we have is the Eight of Swords. Now it's very interesting because I just did Pisces, and then also had the Eight of Swords. So something about not feeling like you can move forward, crossed over by the Magician. Now, Pisces didn't have the Magician, so this is where, you know, but the basis of their reading was the Eight of Swords, just as yours is. But this is the Magician, looking about what do you want to manifest. At the base of it is the Queen of Swords. Behind you is the Six of Wands. Look at that, the Victory. Crowning you, the Strength card. Ahead is the Death card. Change. Change is coming. Then we have the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. We got the theme of the Force going on here. The King of Cups, and the final outcome is the High Priestess. Follow your intuition with the Nine of Swords. King of Cups, Three of Wands. Four of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Four of Wands, Five of Wands. the Death card, the Knight of Wands, Strength card, grounding you, the Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands, with the Wish card, the Nine of Cups behind you, Queen of Swords, the Emperor, Ten of Swords, crossed over by the Five of Cups. Okay, so I now know what the swords are. Well, you have the 8, 9, and 10 of the swords in your reading. And the Five of Cups. So your reading is about the Eight of Swords. This is, you're in a transition and you're right in the middle of a situation, whatever it is. I think it could be related to relationship for some. For others, it can be related to work. It can be related to relationships, homes, moving. So you feel like you can't move forward, that you are stuck, that you don't have clear communication yet that will help you in making a decision of how to move forward. And you feel like you're bound. But if you look at your hands are bound, so you can't move forward, you have all those negative thoughts going through your head, and it's strings. This is absolutely strings or rope that's binding you. Very easy to break, but it's those thoughts that are keeping you stuck. You feel stuck. Related to, you're looking at what can you manifest, the Magician. Now, it's very interesting because look at how these two cards are very similar. The Five of Cups and the Magician. Both of those are looking inwardly, looking at and deciding what you want. What do you want to manifest? The Five of Cups is healing. It's looking at the relationships and what didn't work out. Because the Five of Cups has the Three of Cups here that were broken relationships and two that are on the shelf reserved. And the Magician is looking at what do I want to manifest. And you have the Infinity here, which means it is unlimited. So both of those are taking a break. One of them is healing your heart from a relationship, introspection, and the other one is moving forward. What do you want to manifest? Feeling stuck with your Eight of Swords, and then you have your Ten of Swords. So it is, the hurt from something that didn't work through, and I would say it's possibly related to home or relationship for most people because you've got the Five of Cups there. And it's, with the the Ten of Swords, again, it's those negative thoughts. It's stuck. It's looking at that situation over and over again, refeeling the hurt that was evolving from that. And there's your Five of Cups. However, the Magician is, I'm moving forward. So you're not going to be with the Eight of Swords forever, stuck. Because the Magician is that you're moving forward away from the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is the end of a cycle. So it's new opportunities coming to you. Because at the base of it is, here you are as the Queen of Swords with the Emperor. Now, the Queen of Swords, this can represent a couple of different things. It can be a work situation. The Queen of Swords can be a boss. It can be an organization. The Emperor can be someone who makes some decisions. It can be male energy. It could be a ruler. It could be making decisions. It can be government entity. So it can be a job. It can be dealing with a government entity. For example, benefits, applying for a job, waiting for some decisions. That it could be resolving some domestic things. So it's somehow waiting for some decisions, possibly by the Emperor. Or the Emperor can also represent male energy. The Queen of Swords can be a boss, a mentor, or you. The Queen of Swords has, communication's very clear. She knows where she stands and she's very strong. Behind you is your wish, and you felt victory over your wish and you're moving forward. From the heavens comes to you, manifestation, what you want. There's the wreath of victory, and there's your wish. So you had a win, something. There was a win for you, which is very good, because what's on your mind is, this is very good. You're going to get a message about money, and it says have the strength of the lion. Now, this could be a couple of different things. It could be a lot of different things. So the Page of Pentacles can be a job, a settlement. It can be a new job. It can be a settlement. It could be related to division of property. It could be applying for benefits. It could be waiting for like a lump sum, inheritance. But it says have the strength of the lion. Now look at the lion there. The lion shows strength and doesn't give up. And there's the heart right there too. The heart of the lion, very strong. And the infinity, if you look there, there's the infinity on the arm. Right there. Where is it? Right up there is the infinity. So it's unlimited. Have the strength of the lion. Don't give up. Regardless of what this message, you could be, for example, negotiating. So have the strength of the lion. And speak up if you don't agree with what the settlement is or what they're going to offer you. Or speak up. Have the strength of the lion. Say I'm worth more than that. Or, I'm entitled to more than that. Whatever it is. Don't give up. Have that strength. Because then ahead, we have right here, the Death card and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands in this case represents moving forward, and the Death card is the end of one thing and the renewal or a new chapter. So it's a renewal, and it's not, the Knight of Wands is not going to die. No, it's not. I'm looking at that as the energy of moving forward. And it's the end and the beginning. That's what the Death card is representing here, the end and the beginning, and moving forward. Knowing that one chapter is ending and moving forward to a new opportunity, because around you, you have two fours. The first four is the Four of Wands, celebration. And there's a little bit of the Five of Wands. So it could be, the Five of Wands is confusion, conflict, and but this is moving forward, happy conclusion. It could be related to home, it could be related to project, relationships. Five of Wands can indicate, and this is what's around you, can indicate that you're moving forward, and there's been some confusion and discord and arguments in the past, and keeping your balance. So that's what the Five of Wands is, keeping your balance. There's a situation that, it was confusion and arguments, and it could have been related to home, for example, a Four of Wands, or a project. Because the next thing is that you decided you were moving forward. So here's your Six of Swords and here's your Four of Pentacles. I'm moving forward. I'm moving into smoother waters. And I'm taking with it my treasures, my knowledge, and I'm moving forward. I'm not going to be stuck. And there you are. I'm empowered. I'm in charge of my boat. I'm in charge of the direction I'm going. And look at the determination on this Four of Pentacles. So it's empowerment. The strength of the lion. That's the strength card. And moving forward, being in charge of where you're going. Because then we have here the King of Cups and acceleration, the Eight of Wands. Now, it could be someone's moving to a new home and things start moving fast. That's good. Could also be related to a relationship and things are starting to get resolved rather than being at a standstill. And then the final outcome is following your intuition about your Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is still the situation, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords. You know, that unfair situation, the feelings that are related to it is like turmoil, things are falling apart, and you're feeling still all the feelings that you have there. You're feeling a little bit downtrodden, overwhelmed, grieving about it. You're in the stages of grief and grieving about it because you're now at the point of you couldn't ignore it. You know now that negotiations, you weren't going to be able to see it. So now you're in the stages of grief and anger, and the final stage will be acceptance. So you're in the grief and anger stage right now, and it says follow your intuitions. Follow your intuitions are the next steps to take, and follow your intuitions of really getting a clear picture of what was going on, because instinctively, intuitively, you knew what was going on, but you were in the denial stage for a long time, whatever this situation was. Some of you would say, oh, I didn't know, it came blindsided. Inside, you knew. But we don't want to sometimes acknowledge it. And now, you're grieving it. However, you do have good things coming ahead. Because you've got the strength of the lion, and, you know, here you are, the Four of Pentacles, and you got your Six of Swords. So you're not stuck. You're moving forward, in spite of feeling like this. Okay, now we're going to pull the Wisdom of the Oracle card. Excuse me, I'm the residual of my allergies. Okay. So the Wisdom of the Oracle, and this is for our Virgo, and angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light, please show me the oracle cards for Virgo, angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. Okay. First card is exchanging gifts. Now, exchanging gifts is, you know, giving and taking, the balance. And so it's receptivity. I'll read it, but it's a 27, which is a 9. So, you know, it's in the universe, it's give and take. And it's, you know, it's sometimes always easier to give, but you have to have people that also receive, because in order to have the balance. The law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs and determining value. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manners of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them, yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You can have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you can deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. That is pretty specific. And the other card here is why. And why is looking at the basis of something and asking why. Number 31. Okay. 31. Here we go. Motives, driving intention, the point, the power of knowing the why. There's a great point in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you're clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. And your other card is right here. Peace. Now, isn't this nice? Peace. Number 23. That little noise you hear is Nina snoring. 23. Freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. If it doesn't get any better than this, a quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything is in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Okay. Then we have the I Ching right here. Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What is the card for our Virgo here? Okay, right here. Treading carefully, number 10. Treading carefully. Competent people find their way and make progress, even in difficult circumstances. Consider your steps carefully when powerful forces surround you. The weak and strong can coexist when the weaker element does not impose upon the stronger one, when it maintains good humor, and when it avoids taking bold action. When treading among sleeping tigers or slippery stones, step gingerly and don't stumble. At this time, a relatively humble force or person is having influence over a stronger one, and for this reason must be particularly careful. In the company of brash people, rushing wildly ahead will only bring misfortune. Now is not a good time for taking initiative. Rather, try getting by with a little grace and good humor. In the court of a powerful king, the jester often has more power than a prince. Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? And interesting that you were crowned with the strength of the lion. Okay, now we have our Louise Hay affirmation card right here. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. And right here is the card. I am totally adequate for all situations. I am one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. Now I see a theme going on here where you have the strength of the lion, and this is talking about standing up for yourself. And the oracle card about the power and humility. So there's a theme going on here from Spirit. Okay, then the believe in your own magic. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. Here we go. Homeward. Homeward, number 42. Here we go. Take yourself out on a date. Slow down. It's time to press pause and contemplate before the next leg of your journey. It's those solitary, introspective moments when we learn the most interesting and eye-opening things about ourselves. Take yourself out on a date of sorts, even if it's just a quiet and cozy night at home. Enjoy your own company. There you go. Okay. And your meditation card for this week. Here we go. And thank you so much for your support of the channel. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It's absolutely free. And if you want a reading, just send me an email. I do have availability right now. That was Jason shaking. And the meditation card for this week. Light. Without the dark, we never see the stars. Right there. There you go. Thank you so much, Virgo. And until next week, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.